Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva. Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayin Danti Swapadantakam Shri Guru श्रीयुतः पदकमलं श्रीगुरुर्वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेव श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome back to our weekly Chaitanya Charitamrita session. Today we'll be reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Lila, second chapter, verse number 37 onwards. I'll quickly share my screen. Yeah. So we know the first chapter is how there was a beautiful meeting of Lord Chaitanya and all the senior associates with Srila Rupa Goswami, and how Srila Rupa Goswami proved himself. Means that was not his mood, but how he was so much very well blessed by. He was the instrument of complete mercy of Lord Chaitanya, and he he was being blessed and as well as glorified by senior devotees like Sarup Damodar Goswami, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Ramananda, right? And with this, with all the blessings and with the instruction of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami goes to Vrindavan to perform his mission, which was instructed to him in Jagannath Puri as well as Dashashurendameda Ghat at Prayag by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And now what happens is, now there is the Krishna Kaviraj Goswami goes on to say that the different pastimes of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and how Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was always present in 4 places. That he has already told, and he repeats in the few sections in the future also. And one is place where Sachimata cooks and offers. When Sachimata cooks and offers and meditates upon her son, and actually Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there to honor her prasad. Sometimes she will see, sometimes she will not see, but he is there. Second place, wherever Nityananda Prabhu dances, chants, and in ecstatic mood is doing Harinam, Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there. There is this example of for Sachimata also. There is an example where once she was offering, and then suddenly she feels that actually Mahaprabhu has come and eaten, like that. So those on pastime is there, which Kaviraj Goswami mentions in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And if we know the pastime of Raghunath Das Goswami, when he performed the Chidadahi festival, actually when Nityananda Prabhu calls, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes there. So wherever Nityananda Prabhu dances and performs Kirtan, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there. And third place is in the place in where Nakula Brahmachari. So that pastime is there. No, one more is where Srivas Pandit performs the Kirtan. So we know that in Navadvip we have Srivas Thakur, and Srivas Thakur, they perform long kirtans. So whenever there is a performance of kirtan in Srivas Thakur song, then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there. And fourth one is Raghav Pandit, at the place of Raghav Pandit. His in the future lessons we'll know how he was an expert in cooking bhoga to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Raghav Pandit and his brother sister Damayanti, they live in Panihati. So Mahaprabhu is always present wherever Raghav Pandit cooks. Mahaprabhu is there to honor that prasad. So these are the 4 places, and then Kaviraj Goswami in the last section was explaining how he had empowered, or he had like Avirbhav, like he had taken over the body of Nakula Brahmachari, and whatever was the mood of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nakula Brahmachari could actually spell it out. So that was his power, and how Shivanand Sen was not too sure whether this was true, and then we know that pastime where Nakula Brahmachari calls for Shivanand Sen and says that where are you come, and then he chants his Gopala mantra. So that way it was Shivanand Sen was very clear that actually yes, Nakula Brahmachari is has Mahaprabhu on him, and so whatever Nakula Brahmachari speaks, he reveals the mode of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Similarly, there was a pastime where Narsimha Brahmachari, one more Brahmachari, Narsimha Brahmachari could actually see Lord Chaitanya. He could actually see Lord Chaitanya, and he could understand what is happening. So that power Mahaprabhu had given to Narsimha Brahmachari also. Like wherever Mahaprabhu is there, Narsimha Brahmachari can see him. Like that it was. So that was his power. So that pastime, very interesting pastime, is being narrated now by Kaviraj Goswami in this particular section. So we will read that. So devotees, you can raise your hands.
Yeah, Mataji, just one clarification, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yes,
you said just now the Raghava Pandita, he became Nakula Brahmachari?
No, that is different
Then
personality. Raghav
then
Pandit and
became
Damayanti, they are different. Nakula Brahmachari is one separate personality.
Yeah, okay, Mataji, thank you.
On Nakula Brahmachari, Mahaprabhu had come, like Avesh. Okay, now.
Okay, Mataji.
So they are all different personalities. Yeah, in between I mentioned that name, but no. Raghav Pandit, they are all different personalities. Nobody is same. Sumati Mataji, 237.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranams Mataji. Shivanandera Bhagina, Shrikanta Sena Nama, Prabhura Kripate Te Ho, Bada Bhagyavana. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shivananda Sena had a nephew named Shrikanta Sena, who by the grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was extremely fortunate. Hare Krishna.
So now the pastime of Narsimha Brahmachari comes. So now Kaviraj Goswami goes on to say that the Shivanand Sen had a nephew, his sister's son. So Shrikant Sen, and he was also blessed by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Wherever devotees are there, everyone in their family, everybody gets special mercy. Everybody gets special mercy. Once Srivas Thakur's house, there was this, he was a very close associate. We know that Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Srivasadi. So the Srivas Thakur is one of the 5 associates, primary associates of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Srivas Thakur's house, everybody is blessed. They were 4 brothers, their family, his sister's daughter was Narayani, and later she becomes the mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur, actually, the great writer of Chaitanya Mangal. He was the author of Chaitanya Bhagavat. He was the author of Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Thakur, whose mother is none other than Srivas Thakur's sister's daughter. So point is, whoever were the close associates of Mahaprabhu, all their relatives, everybody in their house, even the dogs, cats, animals in their house were delivered. And so one servant named Dukhi was there in Srivas Thakur's home. And once Mahaprabhu happens to see that she by herself is performing so much menial services, and she doesn't talk to anybody also, and she's by herself doing all the services. But Mahaprabhu makes a note of that, and he asked Srivas, who is she? And Srivas is like, her name is Dukhi, and she had passed away. Her name was Dukhi, like that. But then Mahaprabhu says, no, she is Sukhi. From now on, her name is Sukhi, the happy one. And immediately that love of God was given to Dukhi also. The servants, everybody, associates of all Mahaprabhu's close associates got mercy. So here also, Shivanand Sen is a very close associate of Mahaprabhu, and his nephew Shrikant Sen also gets very nice mercy of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Arun Gupta Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, धर्म प्रणाम।
धन्यवाद।
एकावत्सरा ते हो परमात्मा एकेश्वरा,
प्रथम
प्रभु देखी बारे, सॉरी, एकावत्सरा ते हो प्रथम एकेश्वरा, प्रभु देखी बारे आइला उत्कंठा अंतरा। ट्रांसलेशन बाय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। One year, Sri Srikant Sen came along to Jagannath Puri in great eagerness to see the Lord. Hare Krishna.
So we know that every year devotees performance they come to Jagannath Puri to perform the Rath Yatra festival with the with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they stay over, and then after 4 months of the rainy season they go back. This was the regular routine. But one of the year, this Srikant Sen comes to Puri much ahead of the Rath Yatra time. Sudha Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Dandavad.
महाप्रभु तारे देखी बड़ा कृपा कैला, मात्रा दोई ते हो प्रभुरा निकटे रहीला। ट्रांसलेशन बाय डिवाइन ग्रेस श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Seeing Srikanta Sena, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed causeless mercy upon him. Srikanta Sena stayed near Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for about 2 months at Jagannath Puri.
Now, who read Padmavati?
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, प्रणाम। ताबे प्रभु तान्रे अज्ञा कैला गौदे यैते, भक्त गणे निषेधिया एकते आशीते। Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When he was about to return to Bengal, the Lord told him, forbid the devotees of Bengal to come to Jagannath Puri this year. Thank you, Mataji.
So he had come much before the Rath Yatra, and so he stayed for 2 months and he was going back. And at that time, Mahaprabhu says that this year the Bengal devotees need not come for Jagannath to Jagannath Puri. So why he says that? Krishnamurti Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, प्रणाम माताजी। ये वत्सर तन्हामी यही महापने ताही मिली मुसाबा अद्वैतादि साने। Translation by A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupada की जय। This year I shall personally go to Bengal and meet all the devotees there, headed by Advaita Acharya. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mahaprabhu is telling that every year they come. No, this year they don't have to come. I will go and I'll meet everybody there. So otherwise, Advaita Acharya is the lead, and Shivanand Sen arranges, and everybody comes. So he said, tell them not to come. I will come there. Dr. K. Karpagavalli Mataji.
Mataji, Dandavad. Antya Lila 2.42. Sivanande kahiha ami ye pausa mase acham beite avasaya ami yaiba tantari pase. Translation by Prabhupada ki jai. Please inform Sivananda Sena that in the month of Pausa, December to January, I shall certainly go to his home. Thank you, Mother.
It happens during June, July like that, and devotees come from June, July, and they go back in October. But maybe later he's talking, but he's talking here about Pausha. Mass of Pausha is Pushya, we call, no? That is December, January. So in that month, I will go to Shivanand Sena's house because he's Shivanand Sena's sister's son only, na? He says that you tell him that I'll visit his home during December, January. Krishnamurti Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
Hare Krishna.
जगदानंद हायताह तेन हो भिक्षा दिबे साबारे कहिया ये वत्सर के हनासिबे। Translation by A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupada की जय। Jagadananda is there and he will give me offerings of food. Inform them all that no one should come to Jagadananda Puri this year, Jagannath Puri this year. Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, प्रणाम। श्रीकांत आसिया गौड़े संदेश लीला, सुनी भक्त गण मणि आनंद लीला। Translation by Divine Srila Prabhupada की जय। When Srikanta Sena returned to Bengal and delivered this message, The minds of all the devotees were very pleased. Thank you,
Naturally,
Mataji.
everybody was so happy that Mahaprabhu is coming, Mahaprabhu is coming, Mahaprabhu is coming, and my house, your house, everybody was Mahaprabhu will come, he will visit, and they were in complete ecstasy and looking forward that because Mahaprabhu has told, no, he will definitely come like that. Padma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. चलिते चिला आचार्य रहीला स्थिर हाना शिवानंद जगदानंद रहे प्रत्यस्त करिया. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada today. Advaita Acharya was just about to go to Jagannath Puri with the other devotees. But upon hearing this message, he waited. Shivananda Sena and Jagannananda also stayed back, awaiting the arrival of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thank you, Mataji.
So naturally, nobody went, and they are all waiting for Mahaprabhu at Nadia, at Navadvip. Sumati Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। पौषा मासे आईला दुहे सामग्री करिया संध्या पर्यंत रहे अपेक्षा करिया. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When the month of Pausha arrived, Jagadananda and Shivananda collected all kinds of paraphernalia for the Lord's reception. Every day they would wait until evening for the Lord to come. Hare
So
Krishna
now
Mataji.
see how much Krishna conscious we can be. Now, Mahaprabhu has told he will come, and he also indicated the month, December, January, like that. So Pausha. So now in Pausha, which day, which time, we don't know. Now if some guests are coming, so previously we had letters, then we had phone calls, then we had an idea on this particular date they will come exactly 7 o'clock, 7:30, 7:40, which time they will not know. But from morning we are waiting, and almost one idea we have. In the first half they will come or second half. That much we knew, but exactly timing we did not know. Now how it is, we have this WhatsApp message, where are you? I'm here, and 5 minutes, next 2 minutes, 1 minute, half minute, I'm there. So much we are informed. But in this particular time, month of Pausha, that's all has been told. Nothing has been told beyond that. So entire month is like 27 days, no, each month. So every day they are waiting, and with the hope that today Mahaprabhu will come. So how much Krishna conscious they can be. And more than this, if you go to Rama, the pastimes of Treta Yuga, we had Shabari, whose spiritual master had told that you just wait. We are all going back to the spiritual world, and within your lifetime, once Lord Ram will come. And she waited for a young lady. She was like in her very youth, till she was a very old lady. She was waiting for years together. She was waiting every single day, thinking that Lord Ram may come. So what is the level of tolerance? What is the level of patience? And what is the level of bhakti these devotees had? So now every day they are waiting for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishnamurti Prabhu.
Mataji, either.
Yeah. 1 second. It's not going.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। ये माता मासा गेला गोसाने ना आईला जगदानंद शिवानंद दुखिता हाईला. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. As the month passed, but Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not come. Jagadananda and Shivananda became most unhappy. Hare Krishna
Mahaprabhu did
Mataji.
not come only, so they were very sad. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. दुखे दुखी देखी तबे
No,
कहे
248, 49, no?
Yeah, sorry, Mataji. अचंबिते निसिंहानंदा सहनिया लीला दुहे तंद्रे मिली तबे स्थाने वसैला दुहे दुखी देखी तबे कहे निसिंहानंदा तोमा दुहा दुहा करे केने देही वीरानंदा. Translation by Jivananda Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Suddenly Nrsimhananda arrived and Jagadananda and Shivananda arranged for him to sit near them. Seeing them both so unhappy, Nrsimhananda inquired, "Why do I see that you are both despondent?" Thank you.
Like that, he comes and inquires. Dr. K. Karpagavali Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. 2.50 text. Tabe Sivananda Tandre Sakala Kahila Asibanya Dila Prabhu Kenina Aila. Translation by Prabhupada ki jai. Then Sivananda Sena told him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu promised that he would come. Why then has he not arrived? Thank you, Mataji.
So Shivananda and Jagadananda, they are very sad. And Narasimhananda Prabhu comes, and then Shivananda tells him that Mahaprabhu had told he will come, but then why he did not come, like that. Padma Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। शूनी ब्रह्मचारी कहे करह संतोषे आमिता अनिबा तांड्रे तृतीया दिवसे। Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hearing this, Narasimha Brahmachari replied, "Please be satisfied. I assure you that I shall bring him here 3 days from now on."
So
Thank you, Mataji.
Narasimhananda, he was also blessed that way, that he can call upon Mahaprabhu anytime. He said, Mahaprabhu will come. Next 3 days he will come. You don't be sad, he will come. Like that. Krishnamurti.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। तन्हर प्रभव प्रेम जाने दुई जाने हनिबे प्रभु रे ये बे निश्चय कैल माने। Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. Shivananda and Jagadananda knew of Narasimhananda Brahmachari's influence and love of Godhead. Therefore, they now felt assured that he would certainly bring Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare
It
Krishna
was
Mataji.
quite well known to everybody that Narasimhananda Brahmachari was really that kind of an empowered devotee who, by his call or his meditation, by his love, by his devotion, he can bring upon Mahaprabhu whenever he wants. So everybody knew about it. So now they felt confident because yes, he has told, so definitely he will bring. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji pronounce. Pradyumna Brahmachari Tara Nija Nama Nrsimhananda Nama Tara Kaila Gaura Dama. Translation by Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His real name was Pradyumna Brahmachari. The name Nrsimhananda had been given to him by Lord Gaura Sundara himself.
So with love, Mahaprabhu has given him the name Narasimhananda. Uma Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। दुई दीन ध्यान करी शिवानंदेरा कैला पनिहति ग्रामे अमी प्रभु रे अनिला। Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. After meditating for 2 days, Nrsimhananda Brahmachari told Shivananda Sena, I have already brought Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the village known as Panihati.
So now
Hare
see,
Krishna.
it's Navadvip, no? We have this Mayapur. Then we have Kolkata. Very closer to Mayapur. On the way from Mayapur to Kolkata, actually there we don't get. On the way we don't get, but Panihati is very closer to Mayapur. It is very short distance. Panihati is very short distance, but not necessarily on the way. But it's a little deviation, but it is very close. So if you have reached Panihati, means you are almost reached Navadvip. So he says Mahaprabhu has already come. He has reached Panihati also. Very soon he will come. Like that he said. Because these devotees were staying in Navadvip. Padma Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। काली मध्याह्ने तेनो असीबा तुम्हारा घरे पाक सामग्री आहना हमें भिक्षा दिमुतान रे। Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Tomorrow at noon he will come to your home. Therefore, please bring all kinds of cooking ingredients. I shall personally cook and offer him food. Thank you, Mataji.
So it says that almost now he has reached Panihati. Walking now. So he'll reach by tomorrow for lunch. So definitely he's there. If you bring all the ingredients, I will cook and offer. So he'll come to your house, I will cook, offer, and you'll get the remnants, and everybody is happy. So this was the discussion. And he says by tomorrow he will come, you bring all the items for making the bhoga. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. तबे तारे एता आमी आनी बासत्वरा निश्चय कहिलाना किछु संदेह न करा. Translation by Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In this way I shall bring him here very soon. Be assured that I am telling you the truth. Do not be doubtful.
Be
Thank
assured.
you.
Sumati Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। ये चाहिए ताहा करा हाया तत्पर haya tatpara ati tvaraya kariba paka shuna atah para. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bring all the ingredients very soon, for I want to begin cooking immediately. Please do what I say. Hare
He says,
Krishna.
please bring immediately. Because he's, see, sometimes if we, like now, if we know the guests are coming and we have to, means we know already they are reaching there. So, and we need to be ready now. So, because he is very clear, he's able to see Mahaprabhu's movement. So, he's like, Mahaprabhu has come, he has reached Paniyat, very soon he's come. Please bring, I have to start cooking now. By the time he reaches, we should offer him the Bhoga Prasad. So, please bring, like that he's still, because he's able to actually see. Shobha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Text number 2.58, right?
Yes.
Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. Paka samagri anarha amiyaha chahi. Yehi maghila Shivananda ani hila tai. Synonyms translation by Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nrsimhananda Brahmachari said Shivananda, please bring whatever cooking ingredients I want. Thus, Shivananda Sena immediately brought whatever he asked for. Haribol.
So it was arranged. Krishnamurti Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
1 minute.
प्रतः काल हैते पाका करीला परा नाना व्यंजन पीता कृष्ण नाम उपहार क्षीर नाना उपहार. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. Beginning early in the morning, Nrsimhananda Brahmachari cooked many varieties of food, including vegetables, cakes, sweet rice, and other preparations. Hare
So
Krishna
today
Mataji.
evening they are talking. He is telling, bring everything, keep it ready for next day. Early morning it starts because Mahaprabhu is already coming, and for before lunch he has to offer him bhoga. Like that. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
जगन्नाथेर भिन्न भोगा पृथक बाडीला चैतन्य प्रभुरा लागी आरा भोग कैला. Translation by Divine Srila Prabhupada ki jai. After he finished cooking, he brought separate dishes for Jagannatha and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So he had, I think in Jagannathananda's house, Shivananda Sena's house, it would be Jagannath deities are there. Then he brought for Mahaprabhu, he made a plate for Mahaprabhu. And so he finished, he brought separate dishes. That is, he made 2 plates for Jagannath and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Padma Mataji.
Krishna Mataji. इष्टदेव नरसिंह रागी पृथक बदीला तीना जाने संपर पिया बहिदे ध्यान कैला. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. He also separately offered dishes to Narasimha Dev, his worshipable deity. Thus he divided all the food into 3 offerings. Then outside the temple, he began to meditate upon the Lord.
So now what happened in the altar? He has his own Narasimhadev deity also. So he had his Narasimha deity. Then there were Jagannath deities already. And he made a plate for Mahaprabhu. So he made 3 plates. And he went outside the temple or altar and he started meditating. I mean, generally offering prayers. He was chanting the offering prayers for all of them. Now who read?
I did Mataji.
Krishnamurti.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
देके शीघ्र आशी वशील चैतन्य गोसानी तीन भोग कैला किचो अवस्थित नाई. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. In his meditation, he saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quickly come, sit down and eat all 3 offerings, leaving behind no remnants. Hare Krishna Mataji.
He has come. He goes to the altar room and he eats all the 3 plates. That's all Narasimhananda Brahmachari is able to see. Dr. K. Karpagojana.
Mataji, 2.63. आनंदे विग्बाला प्रद्युम्न प्रदे अष्टोदरा अहा किबाकारा बालिका काराई पुत्करा. Translation by Prabhupada ki jai. Pradyumna Brahmachari was overwhelmed by transcendental ecstasy upon seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu eating everything. Thus tears flowed from his eyes. Nevertheless, he expressed dismay, saying, Alas, alas, my dear Lord, what are you doing? You are eating everyone's food. Thank you,
Yeah, how
Mataji.
fortunate, because we offer. And what was his devotion? He actually could see the Lord coming and eating, and he was so overwhelmed to see that he was eating everything. That means how nicely he has got what is his devotion and how much Mahaprabhu is accepting his love, devotion, everything. And he was very happy. But he has offered one to Jagannath, one to his Ishtadev, Narasimhadev. Mahaprabhu is also Ishtadev only, but sometimes it will be there now. And then one more plate, and he's like, what, you are eating everything. Everybody share, you are eating like that. That is a different kind of rasa they have with each other. Sumati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. जगन्नाथे तो माया आख्या खाओ तारा भोगा नरसिंह मेरा भोगा केने कारा उपयोगा. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. My dear Lord, you are one with Jagannatha. Therefore, I have no objection to your eating his offering. But why are you touching the offering for Lord Narasimhadeva?
So now technically we cannot segregate these things. We cannot say that who is Narasimhadev, then who is Jagannath, then who is Mahaprabhu. If he is Krishna, then he is also Krishna. So, but these are all the rasa sambandha they have. And Jai Jagannath, say Jagannath, we know that how Lord Chaitanya is none other than Jagannath. So only in the Rath Yatra festival, Jagannath wants to be with Radharani, and Mahaprabhu has the mood of Radharani. And so those things we know. So he's like, you are Jagannath only, I know. And so you eat your share, you eat Jagannath's share. But why did you touch my Narasimha's share? Because my Narasimha deity wants his bhoga every day. I cooked for him and you have eaten his plate also. Like that, out of love, Narasimhananda Brahmachari or Pradyumna Brahmachari, he tells to Mahaprabhu. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. नरसिम्हेरा अहिला जानी जी उपवासा ठाकुरा उपवासी रहे किए कैचे दासा. Translation by Divine Srila Prabhupada teacher. I think that Narasimhadeva could not eat anything today. Therefore, he is fasting. If the master fasts, how can the servant live?
So it's like my deity, Narasimhadev, today you ate his bhoga, he could not eat anything, so he is fasting. If he is fasting, I am his servant, I also cannot eat. Like that he says. Krishna Murti Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
भोजनाधिकी यद्यपि तांड्रा हृदय उल्लास नरसिंह लक्ष्यकारी भाये किचु करे दुख भाषा. Translation Basi Bhaktivan Prabhupada ki. Although Narasimha Brahmachari felt jubilation within his heart to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu eating everything, for the sake of Lord Narasimhadeva, he extremely expressed disappointment. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Say Narasimhadev, you know what, I am caring for you. Yeah, you did not get your bhoga today. Like that. Padma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Swayam Bhagavan Krishna Chaitanya Goshani Jagannatha Narasimhastaha Kichu Vedanai. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. Therefore, there is no difference between him, Lord Jagannatha, and Lord Narasimhadev. Thank you, Mataji.
Here Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami clarifies. Sumati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. इहा जानी बारे प्रद्युम्नेरा गूढ़ा हैता माना ताहा देखा इला प्रभु करिया भोजना. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Pradyumna Brahmachari was deeply eager to understand this fact. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed it to him by a practical demonstration. Hare Krishna.
Here this way, like this, Mahaprabhu demonstrated to Pradyumna Brahmachari, that is, he, Jagannath, Narasimhadev, Krishna, all are one. There is no difference. So this fact, Mahaprabhu, by this act, he revealed it to Pradyumna Brahmachari. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. भोजन करिया प्रभु गेला पानी हाथी संतोष पाइला देखी व्यंजन पाटी. Translation by Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. After eating all the offerings, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started for Panihati. There he was greatly satisfied to see the different varieties of vegetables prepared in the house of Raghava. Thank you, Mataji.
His Raghav Pandit and his sister Damayanti, they were living in Panihatti. Mahaprabhu was, he came to house of Narasimhananda Brahmachari, or the Jagannathananda and Shivananda Sen, their house he came, where Narasimha Brahmachari had cooked. Mahaprabhu ate that, and he goes to Panihatti to receive the bhoga of Raghav Pandit. Raghav Pandit, every day, varieties of food he used to cook for the pleasure of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna, is none other than Supreme Lord. He can eat how much ever times, how many ever items, and how many ever times. So after eating here, to satisfy his devotee Raghav Pandit, he goes to Paniyat. Krishnamurti Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी भोजन करिया प्रभु गेला पाणिहाटी संतोष
Next. Sorry. Next. Coming. Yes.
शिवानंद कहे केने कर पुत्करा तेनहा कहे देखा तोमारा प्रभु रा व्यवहारा. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada Gai. Shivananda said to Narasimhananda, why are you expressing dismay? Purport. Narasimhananda replied, just to see the behavior of your Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Now all this is happening, only Narasimhananda Brahmachari is seeing. Shivananda Sen or Jagadananda did not see only. And all his expressions, Narasimhananda is telling, oh, you ate, you did. And they are not able to see Mahaprabhu. And he's like, what is happening? And he's like, see, your Mahaprabhu, he did not leave the plates of anybody. All this is, they are saying only mono acting. They are not seeing Mahaprabhu, and they are all confused. Sumati Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah.
तीना जानारा भोगाते हो एकेला खाईला जगन्नाथा नरसिम्हा उपवासी हाईला. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. He alone has eaten the offerings for all three deities. Because of this, both Jagannatha and Narasimha Deva remain fasting. Hare
So
Krishna.
all this is only Narasimhananda is saying. So he is telling to Shivananda, saying, you see your Mahaprabhu, what he has done, he has eaten everybody's bhoga. Now Jagannath and Narasimha didn't have anything to eat. And Shivananda is not understanding what's happening. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Shuni Sivanandera Chitta Haila Samshaya Kiva Prema Veshe Kahe Kiva Satyahaya. Translation by Divine Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When Shivananda Sena heard this statement, he was unsure whether Narasimhananda Brahmachari was speaking that way because of ecstatic love or because it was actually a fact.
Now they had full faith of Narasimhananda Brahmachari. It was not, they know that he was not, he had a power, they knew it. But sometimes what happens, devotees out of ecstasy, they will be talking now. So Shivananda Sen was not sure that actually Mahaprabhu came, or that is his love that is talking. So he was totally confused, and he was not 100% sure on the words what Narasimhananda Brahmachari is saying when he is telling that Mahaprabhu came, he ate. Then he's like, this is his ecstasy that is talking, or fact. So there was a little confusion, and Shivananda Sen did not have 100% faith what Narasimhananda Brahmachari spoke. Who now? Padma Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी.
Yes.
साबे शिवानंदे किचु कहे ब्रह्मचारी सामग्री आना नरसिंह लागी पूना पाक करी. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. 1 minute माता जी. 73 no माता जी. When Shivananda Sena was thus perplexed, Narasimhananda Brahmachari said to him, bring more food, let me cook again for Lord Narasimhadev.
So then he says that you bring more items, raw materials, I'll cook again for Narasimhadev. Shobha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami ki jai, Dandavad Pranam Mataji. Six number 74. Thabe Shivananda Bhoga, Samagri Anila, Pakakari Nirsamhera Bhoga, Raga Lila. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Then Shivananda Sena again brought the ingredients with which to cook, and Pradyumna Brahmacharya again cooked and offered the food to Narasimhadeva. Hari Bol. Thank you.
Very good. Krishnamurti Prabhuji.
पार्सानंत्र शिवानंद लाना भक्त गण लीला चले देखे याना प्रभु चरण. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. The next year, Shivananda went to Jagannath Puri with all the other devotees to see the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna
So now
Mataji.
previous year they had told, Mahaprabhu had told, don't come, I will come. And they waited, and then finally Narasimha Brahmachari says that I'll bring him, and he told, he brought, he came, and he ate and he went, and nothing they could see. So finally Mahaprabhu came and went up already now. So next year, actual time when they are coming to Jagannath Puri, they come with all the devotees as usual for the Rath Yatra festival. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. एक दिन सब हाथी प्रभु बातत चा लीला निस्सिमानंदेरा गुना गर्दिते लागीला. Translation by Divine Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One day, in the presence of all the devotees, the Lord raised these topics concerning Nisamananda Brahmachari and praised his transcendental qualities. Thank you, Mataji.
So now Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Lord. He is a Paramatma in everybody's heart. He knew that Shivananda Sen had a little thought about what Narasimhananda Brahmachari was saying. So he took one opportunity, and when everybody is sitting, started talking about Narasimhananda Brahmachari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But all other devotees are hearing now. Sumati Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Gata varsha paushe more कराइला भोजना कबू नाही खाई आचे मिष्टान्न व्यंजना. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Lord said, last year in the month of Pausha, when Narasimhananda gave me varieties of sweet meats and vegetables to eat, they were so good that I felt I had never before eaten such preparations.
So it says, last Pausha had come, Narasimhananda Brahmachari had cooked. That time was so nice it was, I ate and I had not. Then Shivananda Sen is hearing, Pausha Masa Narasimhananda Brahmachari cooked. Oh my God, yes, that is the truth. Like that, he realizes. Krishnamurti Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
सुनी भक्त गण माने आश्चर्य मानिला शिवानंदर माने तबे प्रत्यय जानमिला. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. Hearing this, all the devotees were struck with wonder, and Shivananda became confident that the incident was true. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Padma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. एमत सचि ग्रहे सतत भोजना सेवा शेरा ग्रहे करेना कीर्तन दर्शना. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to eat at the temple of Sachi Mata every day and also visit the house of Sri Vasa Thakur when Kirtana was performed. Thank you, Mataji.
So these places Mahaprabhu would go every time. Whenever it is there, he would go there. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. नित्यानंदेर नित्याधिकेन आसी भारे भारे निरंतर आविर्भाव राघवे रघरे. Translation by Divine Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Similarly, he was always present when Nityananda Prabhu danced, and he regularly appeared at the house of Raghav. Thank you,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. This is 81 Mataji. 80 or
81.
प्रेमा भाषा गौरा प्रभु यहाँ प्रेमोत्तमा प्रेमा भाषा हन आयाता देना दर्शना. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Gaura Sundara is greatly influenced by the love of his devotees. Therefore, whatever there is pure devotion to the Lord, wherever there is a pure devotion to the Lord himself, subdued by such love, appears and his devotees see him.
Actually,
Hare
when we
Krishna.
also offer with prayers, when we offer, it is considered actually Krishna honors it, and his Mahaprasad we eat. So we may not be able to, in our conditional state, actually be the physical form, but nonetheless, with complete faith on the acharyas, on the words of the shastras, on words of the in the parampara, we need to offer with all love and devotion, and definitely Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagannath, anybody, everybody will honor it. Krishna Murti Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। शिवानंदेरा प्रेम सुमे सीमा के कही ते पारे यांद्र प्रेम वासु प्रभु ऐसे बारे बारे। Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. Influenced by the loving affairs of Shivananda Sena, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came again and again. Therefore, who can estimate the limits of his love? Hare Krishna Mataji.
So it is not that only Narasimhan Brahmachari he was loving Shivananda Sena did not like that. He used to come everybody. So influenced by loving affairs of Shivananda and Sri Chaitanya came again and again. Means not necessarily in his altar like that, but always they were in close association. Now Padma Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। एता कहिनु गौरेरा आविर्भाव इहा ये सुने जाने चैतन्य प्रभाव्य। Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thus I have described the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anyone who hears about these incidents can understand the transcendental appearance of the Lord. Thank you,
Hari
Mataji.
Bol. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam. पुरुषोत्तमे प्रभु पाशे भगवानाचार्य परम वैष्णव सुपंडितार्य। Translation by Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. At Jagannath Puri, in the association of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, lived Bhagavan Acharya, who was certainly a gentleman, a learned scholar, and a great devotee. For a description of Bhagavan Acharya, one may refer to Adi Lila, 10th chapter, verse 136. Thank you, Mother.
Dr. Mataji. Tatpagavinda.
Text number
285.
285. Sakyabhava Grantha Chitta Gopavadara Sarupa Gosani Saha Sakya Vaibhaharam
Vyavahara.
Vibhahara. Translation by Prabhupada ki jai. He was fully absorbed in thoughts of fraternal relationships with God. He was an incarnation of a courted boy, and thus his dealings with Swarupa Damodara Goswami were very friendly.
So Bhagavan Acharya, he comes and his mood was like incarnation of cowherd boy, and his dealings with Swarup Damodar Goswami very friendly. See, now maybe 1 minute quickly we will see what they said is who is Bhagavan Acharya? Adi Lila, 10th chapter, verse 136. 1 minute we'll see. Adi Lila. You are able to see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
No, the new screen you are able to see also.
Yes, Mataji.
Tenth chapter. Who wants to read? The Krishnamurti Prabhuji. You'll read translation and purport. This is 136. You're able to see?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Translation by C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. King Prataparudra of Orissa, the warrior devotees Krishnananda and Shivananda and Paramananda Mahapatra, Bhagavan Acharya, Brahmananda
Brahmananda.
Bharati, Sri Shiki Mahiti, and Murali Mohiti, Murari Mohiti, constantly associated with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu while he resided in Jagannath Puri. Purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. Prataparudra Maharaja, who belonged to the dynasty of the Ganga kings and whose capital was in Cuttack, was the emperor of Orissa and a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was by the arrangement of Ramananda Raya and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya that he was able to personally serve Lord Chaitanya in the Gaura Ganodesha Deepika 118. It is said that King Indrajumna, who established the temple of Jagannatha thousands of years ago, later took birth again in his own family as Maharaja Prataparudra during the time of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Maharaja Prataparudra was as powerful as King Indra. The drama named Chaitanya Chandrodaya was written under his direction. In the Chaitanya Bhagavata, Antya Kanda, chapter 5, Paramananda Mahapatra is described as follows. Paramananda Mahapatra was among the devotees who took birth in Orissa and accepted Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as their only asset. In the ecstasy of conjugal love, he always thought of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhagavan Acharya, a very learned scholar, was formerly an inhabitant of Harisahara, but he left everything to live with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. His relationship with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was friendly, like that of a covered boy. He was always friendly to Sarupa Goswami, but he was staunchly devoted to the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He sometimes invited Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his house. Bhagavan Acharya was very liberal and simple. His father, Satananda Khan, was completely materialistic, and his younger brother, Gopala Bhattacharya, was a staunch Mayavadi philosopher who had studied very elaborately. When his brother came to Jagannath Puri, Bhagavan Acharya wanted to hear from him about Mayavada philosophy, but Swarupa Damodara forbade him to do so, and there are matter stopped. Once a friend of Bhagavan Acharya from Bengal wanted to recite a drama that he had written that was against the principles of devotional service. And although Bhagavan Acharya wanted to recite this drama before Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swarupa Damodara, the Lord's secretary, did not allow him to do so. Later, Swarupa Damodara pointed out the drama's many mistakes and his disagreements with the conclusion of devotional service. And the author became aware of the faults in his writing and then surrendered to Swarupa Damodara, begging his mercy. This is described in the Antya Lila, chapter 5, verses 91 to 158.
So Bhagavan Acharya, past time we heard, so he was a resident of here, of Navadvip only, his friend, and then he left everything and goes to live with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now that story about his brother, that will come here. Okay, we read this. He was in Kang. Okay, so this is our next one. One more is there. Yes.
एकांत भावे आश्रयाचेन चैतन्य चरण मध्य मध्य प्रभुरतेन हो करेन निमंत्रण. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. He sought the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet with full surrender. Sometimes he would invite the Lord to dine at his home. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. One more. Yeah, this one last. Who wants to read? Okay, Krishnamurti.
घारे भातकारी करे न विविध व्यंजना एकले गोसानीलाना करण भोजना. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. Bhagavan Acharya prepared varieties of rice and vegetables at home and brought the Lord there alone to eat. Purport. Generally, those who invited Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for dinner used to offer him the remnants of food that had first been offered to Lord Jagannatha. Bhagavan Acharya, however, instead of giving him the remnants of Jagannatha's food, prepared dinner at his home. In Orissa, food offered to Lord Jagannatha is called prasadi, and that which is not offered to Lord Jagannatha is known as the amani or garabhata, rice prepared at home.
So
Hare Krishna
Jagannath
Mate.
and Jagannath temple in the Anand Bazar, they make every day Lord Jagannath in the at Puri he eats, and that prasad is served in Anand Bazar. So the tradition is whatever Mahaprabhu eats, he eats from Anand Bazar only. That is, he eats Jagannath's remnants. But Bhagavan Acharya, what he used to do is he used to cook at home and then offer it to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that is called as Ghara Bhat or Aman. Okay, Granthra Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We will stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhuvaya
Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की
कोटि
जय
वैष्णव
श्रील
वृंद की
प्रभुपाद
जय,
की
श्री
जय
प्रभुपाद
Jai
की जय,
Chaitanya
आज
चैतन्य
Charitamrita ki jai.
चरितामृता की जय।
Jai.
चैतन्य
Hari Bol.
Hare
की
Krishna
जय
Mataji.
हरि बोल। थैंक यू माता जी। हरे कृष्णा।
Thank you very much,
माता जी
Mataji. Hare
प्रणाम
Krishna.
से
Thank you
माता
very
जी
much, Mataji. Very nice chapter for today, Mataji. Thank you.
थैंक यू माता जी हरे कृष्णा